good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever in the universe you may be. Welcome to the Blue Madness Podcast, a production of Dodgers 2080. This is Tim Rogers. Yeah, it does rhyme with Dodgers. And we are here to talk about the 2024 World Series champions. And our topic for today is going to be starting pitching candidates. What do the Dodgers have? What do they have healthy? What do they have maybe healthy? And then who are the free agents that they may be interested in? Of course, this is being recorded a couple days after the great signing of Blake Snell. Oh my gosh. People say, "Oh, I was on him since the beginning of free agency," or blah blah. You guys are follow this channel. We were on this. I think that it was my great. I think it was my best video because I didn't say and all that type of stuff. I said I talked about it. It was released in March of 2024. I wanted that guy right away, and so that's the guy we needed. That's a guy that, they go, "Oh, we need aces." Well, yeah, he's an ace. Now he's a different kind of ace, of course. He's going to throw 5 to 6 innings. He has lowered his walk rate. Good for him. And the Dodgers, I think, are going to help him with that. They're going to be saying, "Hey, are you going to pitch more towards the defense?" But that dude doesn't want to give in. He does not want to give in. And so he's going for those strikeouts, things like that. So I'm very excited for him to be on the team. I think he has, and it was talked about in the video 8-9 months ago. He's the guy that's known as, playing video games all night and all that stuff. But something got to me earlier last year. And when he posted a picture of him and his wife, along with their new baby. Babies change everything. And to be honest, the Dodgers are a really good fit for guys like that because they got a million dudes with young kids, including three of their big superstars, Clayton Kershaw, who, well, hopefully he's back with the Dodgers. He should be. Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. They all got kids. And so it's going to be a really good experience for Mr. Blake Snell to be coming into this environment. But now, enough about that. Let's talk about what we have right now. All right. So the colors. You're getting. Wow, what a weird, great shade of colors. These colors are in reference to the marvelous Gulf racing colors from back in the day, and even sometimes still today. So I want to get those in as much as I can. I had to reduce them on some of my graphics because people hated them, the orange especially. But this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna be kind of a wanker here. It's my channel. I'm gonna kind of do what I want. So our healthy starting pitcher. So very important. There's guys with an asterisk. Asterisk. It's a terrible word to say for me. Have options available. That means they could be sent down in 2025 many times, really up to 5 times. All right. And sometimes there's emergency types of things that allows them to be called up without using an option. There's an injury. So that happens. And so the OKC to LA Express will be in full operation in 2025. Why, Tim, why would you say that? Well, pitchers break. Now you see these things, you go, well, the Dodgers have 10 healthy starting pitchers, and they got 3 on the way. Why do we even need to talk about free agents? Because pitchers break. You can never have enough pitching. Let's just be clear about that, as I've stated over and over and over and over. So looking at the list, okay, we have, at the top, the big guys, right? These are the guys that we know. You lock them in, them's 3 aces, pretty much, or close to it. Those are guys you want starting playoff games for sure. That's Yamamoto, Snell, and Glasnow. I did a kind of a rough order. I think Yamamoto gets the start. Either Glasnow or Yamamoto is going to get opening day. Um, I'm a big fan of guys who were the team last year get it. I would go with Yamamoto. Um, and then you go further down the list. You go, well, we got Gonson coming back. He's going to be back. He'll be ready to go, ready to compete as a starting pitcher. And we'll have Landon Knack, who had plenty of appearances last year, proved to be he had a nice year, quite effective. So we'll definitely he'll be he'll be getting plenty of innings. Ben Kasparis, I know. Well, you do see the asterisk. Tony Gonsolin has an option left. I looked it up. I made sure, unless Fangraphs lying to me. So Landon Knack, Ben Kasparias, who didn't really go more than 2 innings at all last year in the major leagues, but he can go more. He could be a candidate for the bullpen also, the way his stuff plays. But I think, of course, he should have a shot at starting, and you have him start as long as he can until you go, well, maybe he's a reliever. And I think he has a real good shot at being a starter. Now, you don't see Michael Grove on this list because he is a reliever. I got that from the horse's mouth. Let's see. So Justin Robleski, I know he was a bit shaky. Had that really bad start against Arizona. He wore that one. Or it wasn't even a start. I think it was a bullpen game. He wore that. I think there was some tough lessons learned, and I think he'll be fine. Some have said he would be a good bullpen guy because of the way his stuff plays as a lefty. We'll see. I don't know if his mechanics, because someone said on the channel, in the chat, said, hey, maybe like a Josh Hader type. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't know if that's him. With his what part of the Hader thing is the way he comes at you with the arm slot and the cross body motion, things like that. So, but I think Justin deserves to start. This guy's come a long way. Long way. Nick Frasso will be back. I debated between having him on the way or being healthy. I'm going to call him healthy. So if he is, great. If not, I'm going to save this list. I actually like it, and I'm going to I'll go put that in the I'll change it. But I'll be referencing this pretty soon, more often. During the season, even as we get to the trade deadline, free agents becomes trade candidates. And I could, you know what? There's a trade candidate out there still. I kind of left him off, but that's Garrett Crochet. Bobby Miller, so much potential. Let's see if they can unlock him. He has options too. And then Dustin May, who was getting close to coming back and then had some weird esophagus issue. Swallowed something or whatever. So he should be fine. And looks like he cut his hair a bit, maybe. Grew beard. Looking good. Then on the way. One of the reasons I'm remaking this video is because I left Shohei Ohtani off the list when I did it live. So that's why I'm doing this. Man, I still, it's not locked into my mind. And so I was doing that more on the fly. This is a little more prepared. So Shohei Ohtani's on the way. I believe he'd be a great closer. Just use him in relief, use him as needed. But the fact that he's out there and available for the Dodgers is wonderful. We need him not to have Tommy John surgery again, though. Because if he goes, let's say that he started pitching in April and the arm blows, how much does that impact his offense? I know he's a DH, he'll be a DH, but could he even play? Could he even hit with Tommy John surgery on the way? The third one, he's done pitching, right? Emmett Sheehan also has options. Hopefully middle of the season, we'll see. Again, another guy that, oh man, in 2024, I was envisioning, of course it all worked out, a bullpen that had guys like, a postseason bullpen with Emmett Sheehan and River Ryan and guys like that. And of course, Clayton Kershaw. Now, Clayton is a free agent, but he's also recovering from surgery. he's going to be a Dodger. He's going to sign with the Dodgers, just like last year, right when spring training starts, because they will put guys like Sheehan. They're going to put guys, of course, Gavin Stone, River Ryan, and Kyle Hurt on the 60-day IL, and Clayton comes in. And it really sucks that I didn't even put Kyle Hurt and Gavin Stone and River Ryan on this. Gavin Stone led the team in innings pitched last year. They could say, "Oh, he wasn't in the postseason." Dodgers ain't getting there without Gavin Stone. Props to Gavin Stone. What a great season he had. Really, really stoked for him. And now I just got to recover. His is the shoulder, and the other two are TJ. And so we just got to 2026. Hopefully, we have all those guys back. And now the free agents. Walker Buehler. I need him. Jack Flaherty's a candidate. You can never have enough pitching. And of course, Roki Sasaki lurks out there. He's a free agent, and he will have options because he's going to be signing a minor league contract. Now, I think Yamamoto has options, but I think there's something in his contract that says, So I'm sure the Dodgers, and he no need. So let's do a quick thing. I'm going to put together, remember, it's 6-man rotation. I'll put together a 6-man rotation that begins the season, all right? So I'm going to do a little moving here. Yam, Snell. Come on, line up. Glasnow. For sure. And then I want to go here. And I want to go here. Then I'm going to go here. 6-man rotation with these guys. All of them would benefit from it greatly. We want to limit the innings. So just look at this rotation for a second. All right, with 6-man. Now, one of the things with 6-man, they need to go 6, not 5 innings. Because you have to still balance the bullpen. And all these, they're going to need a couple longmen in that bullpen. So they will have 13 pitchers. 6 of them will be starters. 7 in the bullpen instead of 5 and 8. So this is where it'll be at. And now you go, okay, I want to work from the bottom here. Tony Gonsolin has always worn out by the end of the year. He throws really well and then just wears out. This year, with that extra 6-man rotation, he doesn't have to burn out. Roki Sasaki's career high is 120 innings. Okay? So, he's going to be adjusting. Walker Buehler is coming back from injury. This will help him so much. And Tyler Glasnow, of course, Blake Snell, Yamamoto, it all benefits. And then, if they're all healthy somehow, and during the season, things are going to get better. During the season, you're going to start seeing maybe, we're going to take him out, and we're going to put him in. Or we need to do some innings limiting, so we're going to take him out. This guy's in. What about this playoff rotation? And I'm going to put Ohtani in there. I don't know how they're going to do all that. I get 4 of these 5 guys in the playoffs. If they're all healthy. That's a huge caveat, isn't it, folks? But, signing Sasaki, signing Buehler allows these things to happen. Because frankly, I look at it this way. And, Kershaw, they'll figure this out. He needs to get those 32 strikeouts. That's where I'm at with him. I'm going to do a little bit of undoing so I can get things back in order with my nice, pretty little list. There we go. And so maybe they do add Garrett Crochet. Now, some people are going to go, gosh, there's so many still. We have an overabundance. No, you don't. No. No, you don't. You just don't. Sorry. We should have learned that lesson last year. Last year, going into spring training, I had this huge list of like 13, 14, or 15 pitchers. I can't remember. But it was in the teens. Okay? And somehow they WD-40 duct taped the heck out of that pitching staff to make it work in the playoffs. So, you can never have enough pitching, and it's because pitchers break. My goodness. My goodness. If the Dodgers haven't learned that lesson, and they have. Oh, they have. Now I can see, hey, we're going to get, let's just say they're going to make a trade for Garrett Crochet, which I think if they did that, that knocks Walker Buehler out. But, then you have to include some of these young guys. But having where we're at, you saw the plan. It looks pretty good. And a lot of these guys will go down. I would expect every one of them to spend time on the IL, but hopefully it's nothing catastrophic. All right. So, what do y'all think? Leave stuff in the comments. What I miss? Do you think the Dodgers are still playing in the big game free agency list? I had Flaherty and Buehler in there. Those are still higher guys, but they're not Corbin Burns. Right, and they're not Max Fried. So I think they're completely out of that, and I'm good with that. All right, everyone. I really appreciate you guys taking a listen. There'll be a couple of things coming playing after the end of this video, and appreciate you taking a listen at it. One of them is regarding becoming a member, get early previews, hit the join button. That's all you got to do. It's literally 99 cents a month. We'd appreciate that. As always, thanks so much. God bless. Whoa. God bless. And go Dodgers.
Doyers.
Hey, this is just a quick little recording to talk about memberships. So there is little ways to get extra content on the channel. What you'll be getting from me, at least initially, because there's only one small little 1 month for 99 cents. You will get any videos I put out. I will be putting out 2 versions of it. One will be for members only that will run no ads. And then the other ones will run ads. Just the way it is. And then there will be, when I have videos, I'm going to put them right out as soon as possible to the members. And then they'll go out normally to the general audience. So that's what I'm looking for. I will also be doing special member messages, and we'll see what else happens with that. But we'll be looking for growing the membership, and with those members, I will be looking for their input. And if we can get enough members, then we'll do things like members only giveaways and more different types of content, things like that. So. Just pushing it a little bit, see what happens with that. If I don't get much traction, then we'll try something else. But that's it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night. And as always, God bless. Go Dodgers.